talk to me about what's going on with traditional finance markets. Are there any solid plays going on that you're personally paying attention to, or things that the people watching should definitely have their eyes on? I know you definitely pay attention to those traditional markets.
Yeah. I've been kind of, I've been on and off lately, but there's a couple very acute things I've been doing. Let me share my screen here. Hopefully it's the right page here. This is I've been playing with some options lately.
Okay.
And this is Opera. I call it Oprah. And man, this thing has just been pretty much going straight up for almost a year. And
what is it?
The browser, the Opera browser.
My dad uses Opera.
So
interesting.
So I have been rolling, riding, buying. I'm basically on the board of Opera. I've got a lot of stock and bought a lot of stock, did a lot of options, been doing great with on this ride. And I made the number one mistake that you can make when you're in something like this. Do you want to guess what that is?
Is it in an options trade or just overall?
Overall, when you're in when there's something good you got going on for a while, what's the worst thing that you can do to be sure that something changes?
To be sure that something changed? What, you exited the position because you thought it was going to stop?
No, I told my dad. I said, I've been waiting because I tell my dad shit all the time, and I'm like, fuck. This thing's been going up since for so long. When it was at $17, this is I think we're on the daily. Yeah, this is on the daily. So even like a month ago, I'm like, God, I want to tell my dad because I give him plays. I know he would love it. Finally, last week, dude.
Oh no, you told him at the top.
Dad, I've been thinking about you. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. Get some Opera. It literally 2 days later, then boom, it went up to $28, smacked down to 17. It's consolidating. I knew I've been waiting for it, but it was,
what's the percent drop on that phase?
It's like 30%. I think. Let me see.
Right.
Boom, boom. It went down. Yeah, 37% in 1 day.
Well, I'm sure because it's your dad. Obviously, he's going to call you and say, "Hey, great call on that one." So
no, he's good. He he hasn't said a word to me about it. And so I've been playing that. So I'm keeping my eye. It's been going up so damn much. It's been having these. It has these little pullbacks here and there, but there's something going on with this Opera that behind the scenes. If I well,
what brought your attention to it, Face? Like, why? I don't even know what this is.
A friend of mine.
I know a guy went to a dinner party.
Yep. And I saw him on this ride up, and I was like, the same thing. He just kept going. He just kept making, getting it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna join in too.